What's happening, y'all? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from the training center here at TurboTech in Chesterfield, Michigan. This is where you can get lessons from guys like Perry Crowell, Andrew Anderson, when you're not already booked with me out at Waterford Lanes. So this is a place a little bit more centralized. I'm a little further west. I'm at Waterford Lanes in Waterford, Michigan, about 45 minutes from here or so. But today we're going to talk about that pesky spare shooting. We're going to try to figure out how to shoot single pins, how to shoot any spare, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to fix your hand, to make it to where you have the right mindset, and to be able to make more spares and miss less cuts because of spare shooting. So we're going to talk about all that here in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. So we're going to shoot some spares. Now, how many of y'all have gone to a tournament and missed a couple of spares and ended up missing a cut by just 10, 20? Apparently he's going to shoot some spares on his own. But how many of y'all have actually missed a cut by 10 pins, 20 pins, and you can actually, you just got a strike, and you can actually count how many spares you missed. Like you missed 5, 6 different spares, and you end up missing a cut by just 12, 13 pins. And you can think back at all the single pins, the multi-pin spares, that type of stuff. So we're going to try to teach you a little bit how not to miss your spares. What I like to focus on is I like to focus on this crease right here. So this right here, I try to basically knuckle the ball. You don't have to try to throw it hard. You just want it to be aggressive, and you're not trying to do any wrist action or anything. You're just going to stay firm. So the way I think of this is with the ball in my hand, if I'm set up on the side like this here, I'm going just like this. And I'm thinking of this V of my hand pointing towards my target. And of course in my swing it changes, but it gets me to where I'm just right here in the swing, and I can release it and just basically knuckle it. It's like you're just gonna almost suitcase it. You're just gonna get it flopping down the lane. So if I shoot at this 4-pin, if I shoot at this 4-pin and I do that technique, it's just straight at it, just dead straight at it. So I want you to think of just doing that. So now I'll shoot at a 10-pin. Let me see if I can get this over here where you can actually see what's going on. I'll shoot at a 10-pin over here, and I will get it to where my shoulder, you want to think of the center of your chest. The center of your chest is facing towards your target. So wherever your target is, that stays there. So that way your swing and everything can stay in line with that target. And you're just going to knuckle it. You're not trying to do anything with your fingers. I mean, it doesn't matter if your thumb comes out first. You can literally squeeze and just chuck it out there all you want. I don't care. That's fine, because we just need it going in the right direction on a straight path, on a straight line. If you have a plastic ball, that works best, because then you know it's going to go straight. But you can do this with any ball in your arsenal, and you can get better at it with any ball in your arsenal. So here we go. Let me see if I can make a 10-pin. Stay in here. Just straight at it. And it's the same technique. Now lining up for this can be, I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it, but anything shooting on the right side. So if I'm shooting on this thing, on this side of the lane, I'm standing all the way to the left, right? Because I want as much room to the left and as much room to the right as I can possibly have. If I'm standing up the lane right here, shooting at a 10-pin, I'm obviously only going to have a little bit of room. I'm taking pretty much all my room away. If I miss to the right, it's going in the gutter. If I miss to the left, it's going to miss to the left. So by standing further over here and cutting the lane across, we actually get a little bit of missed room to the right, and we have missed room to the left because of all the oil in the middle. It's going to push the ball and make it travel that way. Now the opposite is what we want to do. Almost the opposite on shooting left side spares for right-handers. So on the left side spares, I don't want to stand all the way over here, because then I don't have that room, because you're hooking the ball kind of. Your ball might be spinning a little bit to the left. So you want to give yourself more room for error. So you want to give yourself a little bit of lane to the left and a little bit of lane to the right. So I stand at 20. Everything on the left side, including the bucket, including the washout, including a 4-pin, 7-pin, 8-pin, anything over there, I stand in the middle of the lane and I'm shooting across the lane through the middle of the lane to basically cut the lane in half to give us the most room for error. So if I shoot at a 7-pin, I'm going to stand on 20. Same thing, same technique. We're just knuckling it, getting that crease going towards the target. And we're just going straight at it. We're just knuckling it straight at it. You don't have to do anything. Don't turn your hand, don't turn your wrist, don't do any of that. You want to be able to get as good as you can shooting spares, because this is where all the confidence comes in. If you're not confident in shooting spares, your first shot's going to be miserable, because what are you doing? You're standing up there saying, oh boy, I just missed a 10-pin. I really hope I don't miss. I hope I don't leave another one, because then I'm going to go up and I'm going to miss it again. So now this first shot's going to be awful because you're trying to prevent leaving certain spares. Oh man, I hope I don't split because I know I can't make it. Oh geez, I hope I don't yank this because I'm going to leave a 3-6-10 and I'm not going to be able to make it. That spare's hard. Those types of mentalities have to go. You have to be able to think, I can make every single spare, you know, with the exception of 7-10s and stuff, makeable spare. I can make every single makeable spare no matter what. My confidence is through the roof. That means I can be focused, I can be confident in my first shot, and I don't have to worry on whether I can make the spares or not. I don't have to worry about, you know, certain missing 10 spares and then missing a cut by 20 pins. So hope this helps. Take this, go practice it. Buy my books, buy my mental game book, go buy my release book, and we got the spec sheet book too. If you like keeping your own stats, go get that. But until next time, I'm out of here. We'll see you guys later.